I want you to imagine this. You're working overtime every week at your full-time job and only being paid for 40 hours. The company you work for is worth millions of dollars because of the work you have done. When it is time to get paid, your boss says that being allowed to work here at all should be payment enough. This is the current situation for all college athletes across the United States. Athletes are expected to be full-time students while also working full-time as athletes. They are bringing in millions of dollars for colleges, the NCAA, and other businesses, and don't get any compensation. Today, I will let you know just how big of a problem this is and attempt to persuade you why the NCAA should take action and give college athletes the money they deserve. First, I'm going to tell you how much college athletics bring in annually. Student athletes are very valuable and are worth a lot more than people realize. Steve Cameron reports on Business Insider that just during the 2016-2017 school year, the NCAA brought in $1 billion of revenue, most of which was generated during March Madness from Division I's men's basketball tournament. Every March, people are glued to their laptops, phones, TVs, and all day to watch the tournament the NCAA puts together. Universities, coaches, athletic directors, TV networks, retail stores, stadiums, venues, and many more have all reaped the benefits of the NCAA becoming what it is today. For example, in 2018, there were at least 24 college football coaches making $4 million or more. Why should others benefit from their performance while the athletes get nothing of value in return? Next, I will tell you how the NCAA takes advantage of players and makes millions off of them. The NCAA uses athletes' names and images in video games to gain money. According to Roger Groves from Forbes magazine, EA Sports at one time reported making $3.8 billion in revenue each year from NCAA games. Another way the NCAA takes advantage of athletes is the selling or trading of memorabilia by college athletes. The NCAA equates getting money from memorabilia to receiving improper benefits. In an interview with the ESPN, Tennessee defensive tackle Malik Jackson said he feels as though jerseys, socks, belts, pants, and rings given to players should be considered their property. And in this country, you're allowed to sell your property. If they give it to us, it's ours. We should be able to do what we want with it, Jackson said. You have coaches making millions and players who gotta wonder what they're gonna eat toward the end of the month because they're not getting paid. I feel like if it has my name on the back of the jersey, I should be able to do what I want with it. Finally, I'm going to look at a few ideas of how this ongoing problem could be fixed. Two ways we can stop this is by giving athletes a monthly stipend and letting athletes profit from their use of their name or likeness. The NCAA has made steps in the right direction by allowing schools to give cash stipends to athletes for things like late night snacks, student fees, laundry money, and movies. The new stipends are supposed to close the gap between scholarship money and what it costs to attend college. College athletes bring in big bucks for their schools, but as amateurs don't get a penny of salary. Strict rules bar schools or boosters from giving cash and even meals or clothing to student athletes. Coaches who help players travel home after a death in the family can trump NCAA sanctions. The new stipend is a modest amount, but it's definite solid progress, said Ramogi Huma, president of the National College Players Association, which is trying to win recognition as the first union for college athletes. Just last week on National Public Radio, the NCAA said it supports a rule changing allowing student athletes to profit from their name, image, and likeness, so long as the college or university they attend does not pay them directly. Though the NCAA is taking steps to allow athletes to earn money, it's stipulated that certain actions will remain prohibited. While student athletes will be permitted to identify themselves by sport and school, the use of conference and school logos, trademarks, or other involvement would not be allowed, the NCAA stated. In conclusion, I'm asking each of you to think about how much money college athletes make for their colleges, the NCAA, and other businesses. Colleges and the NCAA like to say they compensate athletes by giving them a free education, when we all know that the real goal is to bring them in to help get to a Final Four or to a national championship. According to an article on the U.S. News and World Report website, the average athletic scholarship is worth about $18,000 per student athlete. Based on numbers provided by the NCAA, that amount typically doesn't cover annual college costs. While the NCAA has made some progress to help compensate college, athletes need more done in the future.